Greetings, everybody. If you're in Mr. Chaluki's advisory, well, you're in the right spot, and this video is for you. I'm Mr. Chaluki, and I'm going to go through some of the intro stuff for day one, which I know if you're a face-to-face learner and you're here in person right now, it's a little bit weird that I'm showing you a video when I'm standing right there. The reason I chose to do it this way is just because wearing the mask, it's a little bit tough to really project your voice and communicate clearly. So I was hoping to get it done with a video, and then that way everybody at home will get the same information should they ever choose to come in for face-to-face learning, and they'll hopefully be on the same page with us as to what some of the procedures are and a lot of the big stuff we need to get done this week. I'm gonna flip the screen here. All right, and show you my list up on my whiteboard. This is kind of our to-do list for week one in advisory. First off, whether you're here for face-to-face or a remote learner, you need to get all of your class codes for Google Classroom entered correctly and get signed up for them. If you're struggling with that or you don't know any of your class codes, I have the high school master list. You are welcome to send me an email, or if you're here in person, just ask me in a few minutes when I'm done with all this, and I will get you all squared away. Again, if you're at home, send me an email for whatever classes you need, whatever teacher, and I will get the codes sent to you as soon as possible. Next up, attendance is going to be a lot different this year. Day one, for everybody that's coming in for face-to-face learning, after this video, I'm going to be giving you a QR code with your name right next to it, and you're going to want to take a picture of that on your device if you have one. And you're going to want to take the paper copy I give you and use a little bit of Scotch tape and tape it to your binder or your device, whatever works for you, so you have that handy. Anytime, well, every day when you come into my class, I'll scan that to show that you're here in school. Also, anytime you use a bathroom break or you sign out to another teacher for help, you'll need that QR code to sign out from my class and to sign into another classroom. So that's a pretty big change this year. No more paper passes in the hallway or advisory passes. Everything is going to be set up with the QR codes. Advisory log. This is something that pertains to, again, all students, whether you're a face-to-face learner or a remote learner. Every week, that's kind of the standing advisory assignment that you'll need to do, where you're going to fill this very easy log out, which will be in the form of Google Slides. You'll be able to edit it, and you can change like the cover slide to just have your name on it and change the title and all that. And each day you will fill out the daily slide for the advisory log. So there'll be a slide for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now, first week is a shortened week of school where we're only here Wednesday through Friday. So you'll just fill out those days. And of course, whenever we have holidays or a shortened week, you only have to fill it out for the days that we actually have school. That will get submitted to me. Oh, there's a bell. My apologies for that. That will get submitted to me every week. So at the end of the week, Friday afternoon, you share that to me once you've completed it, and that is will be a big part of your advisory grade. For all students that are coming in for face-to-face learning, there is going to be quite a bit of info and instructions given out about masks and how we go about sanitizing everything. I'm about to share a video that Ms. Velasco wants you to see. As soon as you're done watching this video, that'll be one of the next things we're going to. For those of you that are at home, just know that if you ever do come into school while the whole COVID situation is still going on, you are required to wear a mask. You have to have it on all day. You have to have it on in your classes, hallways, basically everywhere in school. You won't be taking it off until you get back home. So masks are mandatory, and then there's going to be some different procedures for how we would clean like your workstations and anything else that you might be touching in class. For those of you that are at home, should you ever switch and do face-to-face learning, you'll probably want to touch base with me on that your first day in. Everybody else that is here face-to-face, you'll be getting a lot more instruction on that in just a minute. Breakfast and lunches, that's going to be quite a bit different this year, as the cafeteria is essentially kind of like shut down for people to just go in there and eat. So we'll have one of the lunch ladies will be walking around with a cart every day and deliver us our breakfast and lunch. there is a website, I think it's called Magic Meals, Meal Magic, maybe it's Meal Magic, that you'll log on to and your parents can deposit money. You sign up for what you want to eat. It's supposed to be pretty simple. However, I tried logging into it today and it was not letting me in. So we have some troubleshooting to do with that. This first week is all half days now. Thanks, Mr. Cook, for making that adjustment because this is going to be pretty hot. Anyway, hopefully by week 2, I'll have more information on that. And really that I guess only applies or primarily applies to those that are face-to-face learners if they want to get breakfast or lunch. So I'll have more info on that next week. Feel free to email me or email Rebecca Nutt, who is our food service lady, if you or your parents have questions on that. Also, dismissal. I know you just heard a bell there. I'm not sure that we're going to really be having bells this year. I just don't think they've gotten around to turning them off yet. Basically, dismissal is going to go by announcement. So they will tell us when we're good to release, as we have to have like staggered release times because we don't want too many people congregating in the hallways. So I know that's a lot to absorb. There's going to be more we're throwing at you. If you have any questions, concerns, if there's anything that's confusing you, well, if you're in class right now for face-to-face, raise your hand as soon as this video is done, and I will answer all of your questions directly. If you're at home and you have questions about any of this stuff, well, shoot me an email. Good seeing all of you. Hope we're off to a good year. I know it's weird times, but I'm pumped up that I still get to work with you, even though it's not going to be in a traditional setting. Anyway, anytime you have any questions, concerns, anything, please hit me up via my school email, and I will get back with you as soon as possible. All right, let's get off to a good year. Go Cardinals.